Alright, hey guys, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name is Curtis, and today we're going to be doing a first impressions review of Oh the Audacity by Penhaligon. So if you're curious to hear my initial impressions on this fragrance, then let's go. Alright, so I have my sample of Oh the Audacity right here. So let me take this out of here, and I'll be putting this on skin. Make sure I just don't have anything on my arm there. So we'll get this, spray this on here. Okay. Let this go in the air. Okay, so immediately I'm getting kind of a warm, kind of resinous, almost like incensey type vibe. I'm not sure if incense is in here or not. It definitely seems like there is. I haven't looked at the notes or anything on this. It's slightly sweet, but it's very warm. Yeah, it might be like kind of frankincense maybe. There's could be like some vanilla in here for sure. And then there's like a very, very subtle kind of, I don't know how to explain, like a darkness, a very, very subtle kind of darkness to this. There might be maybe some leather in here, possibly. But it smells good. But immediately what this kind of reminds me of is Ensin Soir by Materia Premier, or it kind of pushes in that direction of like a Vanagloria by Laboratorio Olfattivo, or, I have never smelled Baby Cat, but, since I know Vanagloria pushes in that direction, I'm assuming that this must push in that same direction. So it's kind of that incensey, vanilla type vibe. Now this isn't overly sweet. This is, I would say, just subtly sweet. But I would say, it is quite resinous, and that frankincense is, if there's frankincense or incense in here, is popping off quite hard, quite intensely. But I would say in general, yeah, this smells quite pleasant. For me, based off what I have in my collection right now, this could be a bit redundant. But I tell you what, let me give this a little bit of time to dry down, and I'll be back with some final thoughts about this fragrance. All right guys, so I'm back. It's been a little over an hour, so the fragrance has had time to dry down a bit on my skin, so I'd like to talk about that. So while I was on that hour kind of break, I guess you could say, I went and looked up the notes, so I'll give you a rundown of the notes in this fragrance. We have black pepper, elemi leaf, orange blossom, frankincense, rose absolu, saffron, leather, vanilla, and ambergris. And I would say for me, I don't really pick up on that rose absolu at all. I mainly get, even here in the dry down, I mainly get quite strong frankincense. It's slightly resinous. Now in the dry down, that vanilla has started to push forward even more, so it's more at the forefront of the mix. So even more so in the dry down, this reminds me a bit more of Vanagloria. I mean, pretty similar, not the same, but definitely, quite similar. So I think for me, it would be a bit redundant to have this fragrance as well in my collection. But in terms of like when you could wear this, I would say definitely it's more of a fall and winter fragrance. I would say you could wear it casually, or probably work better in a more casual environment, but I would probably wear this with like a buttoned up shirt, not to like a formal event or anything like that. And yeah, this one's definitely unisex, right down the middle. Yeah, and in terms of the performance with this, upon initial spray, it was projecting quite well. About an hour into that dry down, I could tell it was starting to pull a bit closer, not projecting as much, but what I will say is I was catching wafts of this during that whole time that I was letting this fragrance dry down. So I think it has a pretty decent sillage to it, but I've definitely noticed that in terms of its projection, it's starting to inch a bit closer, but on initial spray, it has very, very nice projection. It smells good. It's definitely not anything groundbreaking. Like I said before, I've smelled other fragrances like this, whether it be Vanna Gloria or Antin Suave. Yeah, I mean, it's pushing along those lines, so it's definitely nothing groundbreaking, but it is quite pleasant. It smells very good. So if you don't have a fragrance like this in your collection, then All the Audacity might be a fragrance to look into. But yeah, I think overall rating for this fragrance, again, it's nothing groundbreaking. It does smell very good, very pleasant. I'll give the Audacity from Penhaligon's a 7 out of 10. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. And let me know down in the comment section, have you tried the Audacity from Penhaligon's? What are your thoughts on that fragrance? All right, well, I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next video.